Crawford still on the hook for the Errol Spence Jr. rematch. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red. Sports, let's talk about it. Alright, y'all, so the rumor mill has been swirling for the past couple of weeks about the Errol Spence Terence Crawford rematch, whether it's going to happen, whether it's not going to happen, whether Terence Crawford has moved on, whether it's the eye surgery that killed the rematch. I just want to break down what's really going on, give my 998 nickel for anybody left.
There is a question of who Terence Crawford will fight. There is a rematch that was supposed to take place between him and Errol Spence, but Terence Crawford is actively talking about fighting everybody except Errol Spence Jr. However, a source that I have says, look, man, that there is a very good chance that that fight with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford still takes place. People are not trying to go to court over these issues. They are trying to do it in a way where you can negotiate and get the fight done. There is still real money in that fight. The thing that I'm getting tired of doing, and I'll just be honest, I am really getting tired of arguing about every word that comes out of somebody's mouth as if it is set in stone and that is like a legitimately signed deal, right?
All right, y'all. So what's going on with the Errol Spence Terence Crawford rematch? Is it happening in 2024 or is it dead on arrival?
I just need $200. I take these real estate classes and I'm back on my feet, baby.
Well, if you ask me, I think this is still a fight that's in play for 2024. I think both of these guys signed a contract which stated whoever loses gets to activate a rematch clause. And I understand there's a lot of people out there that feel like because Showtime went out of the boxing business that Terence Crawford is no longer on the hook for this rematch. And not only that, but there was a specific date that the rematch was supposed to happen on, and that date has elapsed. And I just don't feel like that is the 100% end goal, or that's the 100% truth. I do think there's truth in all of that. I do think that it was a contract coming through Showtime Sports, but their portion of the contract was only to distribute the fight through television and pay-per-view. So they're not the main character in the whole argument. The actual main character in the whole argument is PBC Boxing. They are the ones who actually hold and write the contracts.
What did you say, nigga?
Yes, there's a portion of the contract that I'm sure Showtime actually put together when it comes to their TV rights and everything, but they're not the ones putting the whole contract together. That would be PBC. Now, if PBC actually went out of the boxing business, then I would think that the fight might be in a lot more trouble, and I think that a lot more people would be right about what they're saying, but it wasn't PBC who went out of the boxing business. It was actually Showtime. Now Amazon Prime has stepped in. Amazon Prime probably, more than likely has way more money than Showtime was ever playing with when it comes to sporting events and hosting sporting events. So we can't sit here and say that the money's not there to make the Errol Spence Terence Crawford rematch, because they got more money to play with than any other platform out there besides maybe YouTube.
Damn.
So I don't think that it's going to be a situation to where Terence Crawford just gets to walk away from all of this without there being some legal ramifications. And nobody's really talking about that part. And, you know, the ramifications could be him getting sued and losing a big portion of that purse from the first fight. And I keep telling people there is a way out of this for Terence Crawford. He could actually just buy his way out of that contract. He could say, hey, I'll forfeit such and such dollar amount. I don't know what that dollar amount is because I've never seen the contract, and nobody else in the public space has ever seen the contract. But I do know that 9 times out of 10, this is some language that is written into these contracts. They give you an out, but your only out is usually giving up some money. And I don't think Terence Crawford is going to be willing to give up $5, $10, $15 million just to get his name off of that contract so he can move on to fight Canelo, because it would be kind of counterintuitive. If you're trying to make as much money as you possibly can before you retire, giving up $10, $15, $20 million is kind of going backwards just for a Canelo fight, where you're probably only going to make $10, $15, $20 million off of that fight.
He ain't get my cornbread, Claude.
So, I don't think that it's over with just yet. Once again, like I said in a few other videos, until you actually hear an announcement from PBC, Terence Crawford, and Errol Spence Jr. that the fight is off, the fight is actually still on. They're just in the negotiating process. And whether this process takes 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, a year, really doesn't matter, I don't think, at the end of the day, because Terence Crawford's name is still on that contract next to rematch clause. So I don't think that there's an out for Terence Crawford. I do feel like he's still on the hook for this fight. He might end up fighting somebody else in the meantime, but that doesn't mean that the Errol Spence Jr. rematch is off for the end of 2024 or maybe for 2025. They might just have to push it back a little bit, give Errol Spence time to heal and them time to correct whatever language needs to be corrected within the contract.
That was the only strategy to adopt. Because big as a lot of people are, why Tyler Perry got more money than rappers?
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
Why Tyler Perry got more money than everybody? Because he really took his own money and he understood the importance of his people.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
Tyler Perry content is probably mostly known to black people.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
It's people who tour around the world, got everybody come to their show. Why do he got more money?
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
Because he's seen the value of feeding his people and what people talk about. Man, his content ain't good. Why? It's good to black people.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
Them are scenarios. So Tyler Perry, I did take that off him because I'm like, man, they can say what they want to about Tyler. Tyler got more money than Will Smith.
I mean, we got to know where his money going to.
And Will Smith done been in the biggest movies in the world. Just think about that for a moment.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. That like button for me. Share, subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tube to holler at me over there. If you want to collab or feature a product or your channel on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail, because it is aflockofcards@gmail.com. And we are live.
I got a plan, better yet a blueprint, 100,000 CDs, trying to start a movement. Mama told me pray about it, you can do it. Daddy told me they won't give you shit, you gotta prove it. So I'm back with my true shit, me against you like a bat against a toothpick. But yet I'm still on my cool shit, calming niggas down when they wanna pop a few clips and leave your brains on your collarbone. Have your ass all gone like Carter Holmes. If you're feeling like I'm fly, you are not alone. But you a bitch, get your runway model on. I'm fly. You ain't never heard a track this clean. You ain't never heard a flow this mean. You ain't never seen a nigga this high. You ain't never seen a nigga this fly than a set of wings. I'm fly than you ever seen. I'm fly than them other guys. I'm flyest motherfucker alive. Show a player love when I approach ya. Bang on tracks, keep my mic in a holster. Your boy ain't missing, but his face on posters. The young fresh nigga, bad as fly as a vulture. I stay around dead guys, try and make my bread rise. Potent marijuana, give me red eyes. And I ain't lying, you can smell it on me. I ain't let the bouncer hit it, so he telling on me. Nigga run along and tell your homies. I don't even know your homie, I can tell you phony. My guest list keeps some felons on it. It's like my lid got helicopter propellers on it. I'm fly. You ain't never heard a track this clean. You ain't never heard a flow this mean. You ain't never seen a nigga this high. You ain't never seen a nigga this fly than a set of wings. I'm fly than you ever seen. I'm fly than them other guys.
Fly in the motherfucker.